Welcome back. Since President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi came to office 7 years ago, and the field of transportation and the transportation system in Egypt have witnessed a great leap. Actually, the president gave his directives and gave very good care to the field of transportation in Egypt, and in order to improve the standards of the transportation in Egypt, and also the infrastructures and the mega national projects that Egypt have witnessed in the infrastructure from accesses, roads and bridges. We're going to shed light on these projects, and to shed more light on this, we have the pleasure to have this phone with the engineer Hassan Shabaan, economic expert and analyst. Good morning, Engineer Shabaan. Good morning.
To you.
Hello.
Good morning to you.
Good morning to you, sir. Sir, Egypt have witnessed a great leap in the transportation system since President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi came to office. And actually, there are national mega projects. We are now seeing the monorail is underway, and it's being implemented or structured. And also several mega projects like the rapid train and also the high-speed bus. Could you shed light on this, and how do you evaluate the projects that were implemented during since President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi came to office?
Definitely what we are witnessing in Egypt right now is a leap, as you described it, in transportation and highway construction. All of this, all of these projects will or did actually advance Egypt in the rank of the countries that have quality highways. We are now in a very advanced location in this. But really what's happening, President Sisi is touching every spot in Egypt right now. We are carrying out a project, a huge project, to make the country or the government able to redistribute at least 25 million people to the new areas that were not accessible in the past. Cairo, Alexandria, all of the major cities are really condensed with population, and all of this will have to be redistributed, and we create new chances for the people to have jobs outside the old cities. There was no mean of doing this unless we have a good transportation means and highways to communicate between the areas. Also, the ambitious program of recultivating the desert required to connect these areas, the Arif al-Masri, the New Delta, all of these areas with the markets. All the products that were produced in these areas need to be connected with markets so the farmers can actually sell their goods.
Yes. Engineer Shabaan, now we have several mega projects concerning the transportation. We have the monorail, we have the rapid train that is going to connect Al Ain al-Sukhna, for example, with the Al Alamein, and also with the new administrative capital, with a length of more than 1,000 kilometers. Could you give us your insight concerning this project?
You see, the government is trying to reduce the number of vehicles on road, actually. So the government is constructing mega projects to attract people to abandon using their vehicles in long transportations, like between Alamein and the Red Sea. This is a long way. If the new railway will absorb at least 50% of the population that requires to be transported between these two areas. This will reduce the pressure over the highways, the existing highways. Also, the monorail actually is connecting massive populated areas. And if you know, this is a luxurious and elite transportation, the monorail, and this will probably convince a lot of people who drive from their homes to their work to abandon also using their vehicles and use these advanced transportation methods. I think this will reduce the pressure over the highways, and I think the government also is watching the results of the inaugurating of these projects. Once the monorail is in operation, the government is observing what was the relief amount on the highways in the different areas that the monorail connected. It's a continuous study and analysis. They call it the orchestrated traffic harmony. So actually, it's like playing a symphony. Seeing traffic, where is the problem in areas that have heavy traffic, and you try to solve it. I think within the next 3-4 years, we'll see completely different map for transportation.
Yes, Engineer Shabaan, now as we've just mentioned, that these projects is going to connect Ain Sokhna with Alamein, with the new administrative capital, and this goes with the long roads. I mean, these transportation facilities is going to connect governorates with each other, you know. But what about the importance of these transportation facilities for the densely populated areas in Egypt, inside Cairo and in downtown Cairo?
Definitely, you have a point. I have to clear it. The government already constructed a lot of bridges and bypasses and everything to try to reduce the amount of the crowd in the old city. But nevertheless, still, I think the government is observing the results of these projects. Definitely, a lot of money was invested in these projects, but still, I would encourage in the future not to avoid the construction of huge cities. I think medium-sized cities and controlled population will be probably the solution in the near future and medium future, because no matter what you do, if you put a mass of population in the end of a highway, you will always have a crowded highway. So you need to redistribute geographically the population and control the size of the cities that we are constructing in the future. I mean, yes. The 6th of October, for instance, became a huge city. New Cairo will be connected to the new yes. capital. All of these actually are huge, cities right now.
Yes.
Heavily populated, and I think in the future we should concentrate on medium and small size cities and study the economical requirements, so these cities will be self-supported and reduce the amount of transportation in and out of these new areas.
Yes, Engineer Shabaan, as an economic expert, how do you see the importance of these transportation projects, mega projects, for the economy of the state, and also for providing help for the economy of the citizen? It's going to save time and save money. The Egyptian citizen would not need to take several 2 or 3 buses, or to ride several trains in order to reach to his destiny.
Definitely, we are modernizing everything. We're having now more than one transportation mean. I mean, in the past, we were very proud of our underground system. Now we have several types of transportation that Egyptians are using. Definitely, this actually reduced the amount of time wasted on the road. Also, this will have an effect on the consumption of fuel. I think what we also require, not only really the new projects, we also need to have new ways to control speed on the roads, to safeguard the people, the pedestrians who are crossing the streets in places like Madinat Nasr, like Heliopolis. I think we require to control the speed and in housing areas. I think the speed should be controlled to a minimum speed, actually, to protect the people from having accidents. But again, let's go to the economical effect. I think Egypt is rediscovering the value of land. Every area that you invade and have a road that leads to it, you will be able to have projects over there, and you are escalating the price of land in this area, and this is an added income to the government, actually.
Yes, I thank you very much for your time, for your valuable information, Engineer Hassan Shabaan, economic expert and analyst. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for following me in this segment. I leave you now with my colleague, Nermeen Abdurrahman.